Professor Liz Rowan. I am your teacher for Comp English 327, and welcome, welcome to U of M Dearborn, and welcome to my house. This is my dining room. You can see I have kind of an addiction to this old lady art that I get at the estate sales, and I have a place upstairs, but I never go there, so this is where I end up, in my dining room. So I have taught a hybrid version of this class before, but never fully online, so I am going to do the best I can with that, and I will miss seeing you in person. So I understand you'll be taking many, or if not all, of your courses online, which will be a lot. So I am trying the best I can to streamline the process, so you're not always getting announcements or emails from me, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to use Canvas. I'm not going to use every piece of Canvas. So I'm going to walk you through right now, and then I'm going to talk to you about the syllabus, and then I'm going to show you a couple things that are coming up. So after this announcement, I'm going to leave it open so that you can ask questions. So I would encourage you to ask questions there in addition to, or instead of emailing me, because your question might be the same as someone else's, just like in class. So here we're going to go to our class here on Canvas, and it's a little cluttered right now. You won't see all this stuff. So I'm going to be using announcements, assignments, discussion will be like our bread and butter, and then I put examples and the syllabus in files. So I'm going to walk you through the syllabus right now a little bit. I am not going to use the grading function in Canvas. I just really don't grade the way that Canvas might imagine I do. Most of your grades will come through improvement, so I do give points and feedback on each paper. For the discussions, that's kind of a pass, fail. However, if you miss many discussions, that will affect your grade. So I also use modules, and modules is just a place to put things. So each paper will have a module, and I like modules because you can use URL links, which for some reason in files you cannot. So anyway, I think that Canvas just has too much stuff. So I try and, like I said, just use a few of the things. So I'm going to go to files and show you some of the things that are there already. Here, as I mentioned, the rubric, this is the point system I use for papers, which I won't get into right now, but when I first give feedback on your paper, I will. And then here's where I put the syllabus. So I'm just going to walk you through a little bit the syllabus, not the whole thing, but just the beginning of it, and I expect you to take a look at the syllabus. I'll be updating it for errors that I find, fine-tuning it. If I have to change a due date, usually when we get too busy, I'll change a due date. Okay, so here we are at the syllabus. Got my office hours at the top, which will be through Zoom. Okay, that is not how I want to look at it. Let me see. Thought I fixed that. Okay, let's look at it here. Oops. Okay. You can see that there's 4 books. I don't want to give up on books. I know it's a little bit harder to get books than it would be to get things online. So the books you can get through our bookstore. You can also get most of these books cheaply on Amazon. I'm just going to show you the very first book real quick. It's The Silence of Our Friends. It's a graphic novel. So pretending that you're getting it on Amazon. I think you can rent it. So all of the books collectively, if you go with the if you get a used copy of one of the books that's pretty popular, Words Don't Cry, it probably cost you $20 overall. So this is the first book. Try and get your hand on that. And then now I'm just going to show you other things to be concerned with in the next couple weeks. Okay, so as you can see, our online discussion and introductory paper is part of your grade. 5 short papers is the bread and butter of the course. And then also a final, I'm going to call it a personal essay. So the themes of the course are experimental methods, such as a graphic novel, and intersectionality, looking at ways that people who on the surface would not have many things in common share identity issues or even personal history issues. And then finally, family history. So I'm going to invite you at the end of our reading to write your own story. So there's more on the class structure, which will kind of evolve over time. A lot of the boilerplate stuff that's on here, you've seen this on many other syllabi. So I just want to draw attention to what's coming up next. Online video with professor, yay, you did it. Due at midnight, just an introduction, if you could present some kind of visual of yourself so I can get to know you. I'm going to go to discussion in a minute, and then our discussion of the COVID diary entries, people's experiences in the past 6 months, and then writing your own essay. So, let's see, I'm going to go back to Canvas, and you'll see that the introduction is in discussion. So here it is when you panned it in. And then the COVID diary assignment, very informal, is here also. This is an assignment, okay? So those are the first things to be concerned with. Again, I would say just keep up with the syllabi and post questions and announcements or email me. And again, I look forward to getting to know you and reading about you in the first discussion. All right, well, good luck and be in touch.